Hey everybody, you all ready to jam out? It is Free Play Friday, and it is time for The Last Spell, a game that just went into early access, having one of the hardest demos I've ever played in my life. That was out on Steam for a while, pretty much since February. The Last Spell, do you like tactic-style gameplay? Do you like zombie swarms trying to come into your town? Do you like an interesting, progressive story? That's what this game promises. What it delivers, we shall see. This, like I said, just came into early access. This is not a reflection necessarily of what the final product is going to look like. In fact, one of the things I'm really curious about to see with this game is if there's any tweaks that have quite been done since I played the demo, or more importantly, where this game goes from here, because it is a very interesting concept. We have a really good soundtrack banging in the background as well. Yeah, I am just, you know what, we're just gonna turn this up for a second. Like I said, the art's on point. A lot of stuff, just like there's a lot of good presentational elements. But is it a good game? Let's dive in. So, the idea of The Last Spell, we're probably going to be told about it in just a minute, is that if you like magic, well, it's about to go away. We're going to Lakeburg number 0, except I right-clicked on it. There we go. So, standard difficulty. We can't do easy mode, but it might not be for everyone. We're not going to do easy mode today. We're going to do standard difficulty. Well, apparently we can flip here. So game modifiers start with 100 gold and minerals. Interesting that that's all here, but we're going to do standard. War! For centuries, the world was engulfed in never-ending strife and chaos. Elves fighting dwarves, dwarves fighting men, orcs fighting everyone. The common folk were bled dry, poverty, famine, disease. Secluded in his tower researching forbidden magic secrets, the Archmage Hieronymus Teller made an extraordinary discovery, a wild, unknown type of magic with tremendous power. You can tell because it's putting lightning in his eyes. Spells of mass destruction capable of obliterating any city in one strike. Driven by the hope of ending all wars, he launched the spell in a small village. A gigantic dark ball of purple flames fell from the sky and smashed the town center. Like so, leaving only ruin, lifeless bodies, and purple fumes. The whole royal family of a neighboring kingdom was present at that time. Whoops. They all died. The king, mad with grief, ordered his mages to research this new magic. And there we go. He made his mages unleash hell on the neighboring capital city. Well, this escalated quickly. Several 100,000 died. The tremor shook all the kingdoms, and all of them researched the purple magic. The sky was constantly flashing purple bursts. Thunderous explosions were heard at every hour. War was no more, only annihilation. There was no turning back. At some point, the explosion stopped, and a resounding silence. A strange mist started to aggregate around the remaining cities. Small groups of survivors started to gather. The mist around them was thickening. At night, they had to defend against attacks from strange monsters. They called them Clawers. They appointed a leader, the commander, and started rebuilding roofs and defense a new haven. That's us. Most mages were hanged or worse in retribution, because, you know, obviously, you can't stop the humans. They'll just find a new tool to destroy things more. Some of them, fearing for their lives, tried to find an answer. They found a way. A spell. The Last Spell. They built a circle of power to channel their combined magic. The goal was simple, yet nearly impossible. Channel enough energy to summon and break the seal of magic, and banish all magic from this world. Then we would just have to return to science to blow up towns. But when comes the night, terrifying mutated creatures come out of the mist to kill. The survivors' only hope is to fight night after night and protect these mages at all cost until the last spell is cast. Title screen picture. Love the pixel art here. And we're loading. Alright, so here is our goal. Welcome, Commander. You can hear that in XCOM voice here. Defend the last bastion of humanity with your heroes. Exterminate fiendish monsters with magic and brute force by night. And rebuild your battered city defenses by day. Your goal. You must protect the magic circle until the mages cast the last spell. You lose if the magic circle is destroyed or all of your heroes are dead. All of my heroes dying is usually how I would end up losing in the demo. So we have deployment phase. Position your heroes, place them just outside the city. The city stash is unavailable during the night, so make sure you equip all your gear beforehand, and the direction of incoming hordes is shown in the commander's journal. So the camera can be moved using this, or this. So, who do we have as we look around town? So it looks like we're in the deployment phase. We have zombie hordes coming in from the southeast. We don't have any choice of like much that we can do to begin with. There's no rebuilding yet. There will be a little bit of rebuilding, but for now it's somehow nuking all these cities just left zombies to come here. We don't have a lot of defenses right now, but let's see our lovely heroes here. We have Mahika. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize here. You have some good armor, you have some good health, you have action points, mana, move points, not a lot of block. A rusty sword for now, which does some damage, and you can do physical damage just by swinging things. You can also do a dash. So there's Slice, which is just a regular hit. Dash, which is a bigger hit, moves the hero to a tile and hits. This one takes action points of mana. Blade Rush, which moves the hero to a targeted point and damages armor. Then we have Brace, which gives you armor for yourself. And Punch, which is just melee here. Can we equip a better weapon? I don't know. You can see the city stash, and in this city stash we have nothing. We have perks that we can't train. We have character details. You're worried, so you have less health and better dodge. You're a brawler, so you have some physical resistance. And you are discreet, so you're apparently a little better at dodging than others. Doesn't look like we have like any items, so that's okay. Okay, character details. Can we go to the next character from here? Feel like we should be able to, but we're not. We're not going to fight the UI too hard today. Next we have Brielle, who looks to be a... how do we get to that screen? I guess we'll find out in a second. Anyway, Brielle comes with a wooden short bow. And you can shoot from a distance. Range 3 to 9, that's important. Power shot increases the attack's lack of precision, increases the target's dodge. So it's inaccurate. It is not accurate, that's a problem here. Tight volley, which debuffs by decreasing move points for the enemy. But yeah, I think tight volleys should be an area of effect. This one definitely is an area of effect. The skill doesn't require direct line of sight. Then we have bracing again for ourselves and punching ourselves. Then we finally have Torge. Torge, who has a novice wand. So you're not one of our mages jumping over here. Sorry, let's do this again. If we look at your equipment, one more time, City Stash button. There's our character sheet button. City Stash has nothing. You're a fortune teller, so you have some better magic damage. You're lucky, which is exciting, but you're also an alcoholic, so that's a little bit of a problem. And we'll have to go back here to see your abilities real quick. It's very important to read through these. Swords of Damocles. That's slightly not spelled like I thought it would, but has range. So we have pretty much 2 ranged people and 1 other person here. So transfer. Gives you action points, move points, regeneration potion can be given the attribute, cannot overflow. So magic damage, 50% by magic missiles. Alright, and then brace, or evasion and punch. Real quick here, let's see what your character sheet looks like. You're a dancer, so you shouldn't be getting hit as much, but you have better dodge and better movement points and a bag slot. You have terrible resistance, and you have dragon blood. So cool. Alright. Are you ready to watch me die? Because we're gonna die. Alright, where do we deploy? We can deploy outside of town. I kind of think that maybe we want to take advantage of the water a little bit. We do have some fencing here. And this isn't just going to be like a tiny zombie horde. It's going to be pretty bad. Alright, so here's one. Maybe we put you over here as well. And then we got our melee right here. I'm going to put you around the corner here. So, are we ready to start? So the zombie horde is here. We're ending deployment now. Good times. And we're getting a saving notification. Look, it's zombies! And they just attack those fences. Night phase! Fight monsters until they're all dead. Move heroes and use their skills in any order you like. So it's our turn, then their turn, our turn, then their turn. Any enemy within your haven or damaging its buildings will cause panic. At the end of the night, the panic level determines your rewards. So that's this thing up here. Health, mana are not fully regenerated every day. Consult the character sheet to find out more. Heroes have 2 different weapon sets that they can swap freely from. We don't have the benefit of that right now. Any attribute modifier granted by the equipment is always applied. Heroes' available skills depends on the gear they have equipped. So, and any movement is cancelable until you use a skill. Nice. So, how do we want to do this? We can always move you up here, but we are potentially having some problems already. So I don't know if it's like F1, F2, F3 for these people. That's kind of what I'm used to before. But if we cast Magic Missile on somebody, like we could try to take out some of these guys. That may be good. I'm not exactly sure what the 2/2 means or the 4/4 means. Probably limit per turn. So we'll figure that out. So we have a claw or a claw. These are all just basic clawers, but there's a lot. So we can try to like cast right here. Oh, multiple hits. Okay. Okay, we didn't need to do 4. Nice. Okay, so mathing is tough. We're gonna run out of action points in a minute. I do kind of want to hold on to this for just a second. All right, type volley or rain of arrows. Like it doesn't hit everybody. We can hit a lot of people. Kind of like this. Let's give it a shot. Literally. Look at all those dead zombies. Take that! Yes, please. Now, we can only do one of those per turn. But now we can try a Blade Rush for right here. And see what this does. It's very important to pay attention to the targeting reticules here. I don't know if we can get 3, and we can't always see everything that's up here. But we can get ourselves in a little bit of Scary Town position. Oh, out of range. Out of range. Oh no. Okay, well we're not doing that right now. So it looks like, can we dash here is one of my questions. Oh, I get it. Okay. Alright, so slicing. So we need to get ourselves up a little bit more. We're going to brace. Brace yourself. Move yourself over here. What? Okay, well. Alright, this is where I start to have some problems here. There we go. So we dash through you. Actually, dash through you. Should be able to dash one more time. I don't know if facing matters very much in this game. I guess we're about to find out. Pretty sure you still have some actions, though. So we kind of do a snapshot thing and move you here. Like, type volley will hit these guys down here, potentially. But I think I'd rather power shot you. Alright. Then we have a few more movement points. Good. Might have put you a little too close to the front. We'll see. Okay, you have 2 more action points here. So we can do some more magic missiles. We can transfer. We can do the Sword of You. We only have 2 more actions, so let's magic missile 2, 1, 2. There we go. Wave down! Let's get you back here. You're out of movement points. And I don't know if I can affect which way you're moving. I guess it's something I'll figure out later. Right now our panic's doing okay. End turn. Now the fun begins. Yes, indeed. All right. So we can do tight volley and rain of arrows. See, it's all about the wave clear here. First things first. Let's see if we got anything new. We got clawers. We got a dodger. The Dodgers have different stats on them for some reason. So we'll have to figure that out in just a minute. So, Magic Man, what's your magic plan? We got more magic missile, we got some transfer, we got some sword things here. I guess what we do is we're just going to start with the volley, because that seems to have... the Rain of Arrows seems to be like a pretty decent plan. There we go. No, he didn't take out everybody, which stings a little. Let's go to you real quick. Looks like you can't magic missile everybody. Alright, it's something. Your mana is nearly depleted, that's true. Alright. So soon we're just going to have to start dealing with this here. So we may want to save our mana just a little bit. It's going to be kind of the same for her. She's down to 7. How about you, bud? Maybe if we do a dash here, then we do a blade rush. Okay, so move down here. Let's give this a try. Good stuff. And you got one more attack that you can do. I think I'm going to try to play defensive here and brace ourselves. Because that doesn't take anything here. Let's put you right over there. Like I said, we're going to find out in a hot minute what this does. So let's see. Your power shot's good. How much health do you have? 100. Okay, so you have some dodging ability, but it's fine. You're disgusting. I can't zoom in on you. I wish I could. You have one more action point, so let's see if we can get you. Nice. And let's just back this up just a little bit. Alright. So, Magey Mage, what you got? We're not going to use all the mana here anymore. We can hit you, so... might as well do it twice. Well... let's try using transfer. Well, targets 1, limit per turn 2, +1 action points, +2 move points. All right, cool. So you're done with your actions. We're just gonna brace one more time, and hopefully showing our back to the enemy is not gonna like destroy us. Alright, so... one hero didn't move. Who didn't move? Yeah, I think that's fine. Here, we'll put you there. Happy game. I hope you're happy. Alright, do you like zombie hordes? Because we got even more zombie hordes. They have really taken to destroying those fences, haven't they? Alright, so we've got a little bit of mana here. Okay, we still got a tight volley that we can do, like, right over here. Like, I like getting 6 of these. The problem is that this won't kill them, this will. So we're going to do Rain of Arrows again. Alright, so... yeah, it's going to give us some information. So you're gone. Nice. Now I'll wait to move you real quick. Like right now, I guess one of my questions is, how dangerous are you guys? Let's see if we can do this first. So, dash strike. I do appreciate the ability to move through all this here, and I know technically I can be using hotkeys to press things like 2. So let's move over here for the... so you guys are down, and then we put you back over here. Alright. I think we do transfer again, but let's take you out. Alright. And I think for you, we mostly just want to brace. Alright, in turn. Let's see if we can get knocked out here. Enemies remaining 20. The night will end once all enemies are dead. Alright. Didn't see that guy over here, so that's a little bit of a problem here. We got our first attacks on us here. That was actually a pretty healthy amount of damage. We have some enemies in the town. Alright, so if we put you up here... that should work. Meanwhile, if we switch to you... I guess it's probably worth using the magic missile for this one here. This is kind of a... oh, that's right. We gotta move you first. Yeah, let's get you back here. Pew pew. Anything else big that we can see? We just mostly have clawers and dodgers at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yes, your magic is weakening. You should have considered that earlier when you decided to do this thing. Okay, we're going to do a tight volley this time. On you guys. No, you won't. And we're just going to try to pick off some of these dudes. Alright, 14 enemies left. And we got Hero over here. Who's actually out of movement points, so that's a little bit of a problem. So, we definitely want to brace. And we just got you a little bit surrounded, so let's see if we're dead. We're almost dead. You're gonna pay for that. Am I, though? Alright, so we got 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So literally just these. Nice. So how can we do this nicely? Like, we go here. We do the Blade Rush. It's going to take out you 3. It's going to take out 2 of you, apparently. We dash here, takes you out. We're going to do a transfer here. Alright, how about you? What do we got? Okay, we can definitely take you on. Like, one thing that I'm not sure about, I'm going to try pressing R real quick. I don't think we can actually rotate this around. So, we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to do a hit and run. If some of these people make it into the city, whoops, I don't have a perfect run. But we'll carry on. So one more shot, that's fine. And then we back this up just a little bit. Okay, you, sir. 3 action points. We want to take you out because you're closer. And we want to hit you one more time and then get a little bit further back. Then for you. I have 4 movement points left. I really want to finish you. But I don't have a weapon I can switch to. So we're just going to back it up. Really? Alright. Not bad. Okay, so yes, you do have to replenish your mana, we know. But we actually made it. Nice. Just regular melee attack here. And we're getting the hang of this. Good, we lived. Another night survived. That's the first night here. So we get shared experience 774, experience gains for destroying a bunch of those. We have level 2, and level 2. I've officially, this is the farthest I've ever made it in this game. Of course, it kind of helps when you take a little more time to read things, and that's kind of what this game is. We got an A on this. We have 3 alive, HP lost. I guess we could have done better if we hadn't stuck our knight out here. City Panic. We apparently got a lot of stuff here. We got an S. Nice. So, Night Reward, 100 materials, a new item, or 100 gold. I haven't played this game before, so I have no idea what's the best here. Probably for metagaming, for wanting to do a town building thing, getting 100 materials is good. Or maybe we actually get all these. I'm going to click an item. Okay, we do get all these. Hooray! Keep up the good work. We got an A. We got a star here. Oh boy. So, production phase, you get to assign workers to building things. And once you have things built, you go to the ruins to get gold and materials by destroying them. Spend gold to construct buildings and upgrade them. Buy new gear for heroes, etc., etc., etc. Spend materials to erect defenses around the haven. So, and those defenses are going to be incredibly important. Leveling up increases the primary and secondary attributes to reinforce the strength and alleviate weaknesses. Perks, build your own combination of passive abilities to further specialize in their playstyle. Items have 2 elements which define their power. The level of them, clearly, and the rarity. Rarities add bonus attributes here, whereas levels are kind of the plus X in the name. So, cool. So we have leveling up that we can do. I love the whole thing on the left here that breaks down like our phases and things that we can do. So here's our group. We survived the first night. We got a bunch of corpses down here. That's got to smell terrible. We got 2 mages. Look at that. They're like, bloop, we're getting started. All right. So leveling up. I imagine that leveling up, we have to choose something here. So pick a primary attribute. You were doing a lot of good work. You were doing a lot of good work kind of fighting and slashing through things, but honestly, I'm seeing you more as a frontliner. So I'm going to pick block. As weird as that sounds. Obviously, magic damage is rare for this, which is interesting, but I don't see you doing much magic damage. We can reroll attributes. There we go. So blocking is good. Pick a secondary attribute. Daily healing and regeneration. Oh boy. So we're not doing so great on the healing right now. Accuracy is okay. Propagation damage. Multiplier added to the damage after each bounce effect here. Momentum. I don't even know what some of these things do. So resistance reduction. I think that's good enough. I don't know why, but we do have perks here that we can select one of them. Oh boy, Fatality of Avid Learner, 25% experience gain. This is Battle Brothers. This is one of like the really strongest things that you could. I always bring up Battle Brothers. All games lead back to Battle Brothers for me, apparently. That's just kind of how it is, I guess. Coagulation. Armor is increased by 75% of the hero's health regen. Critical Master. Martial Artist. Toxins. Swift as the Wind. +1 movement point for each enemy damage. That's really fascinating. Just because we have a lot of movement, base attack, steady aim, and potion throw. Wow, potion throw seems really good as well. I like a lot of these. I think I'd go for the boring one though and get the better experience gain first, because that's better early. All right, so there's you. Let's level you up, kind of the same thing. All right, Brielle, what you got? You are the archer in our life with a worn short bow. I mean, mana is really nice. Mana is really nice. Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. With the way I was like doing a bunch of AoE damage, I think that's actually a solid here. All right, poison damage. Healing received, isolated. I don't know what that means. Accuracy seems pretty good, but I don't know. There's part of me it's like, hey, let's do the thing that if it's green, if it's uncommon, if it's rare, we go for it. But I'm gonna do accuracy here. Just because, and then we have same perks. Looks like it's the same perks. We don't want you in melee range ever, so we don't really want to finish you. Swift as the Wind. Steady aim, as long as the hero didn't move during this turn. Yeah. That's the business. Alright, and then there may be a faster way to do leveling up here, but here we go. Magey Mage. Do we have anything? We don't have anything in our city stash yet. What? Okay. Wow, I'm really cringing at myself for saying that way. Alright, magic damage, good. Range damage, not as good. We can reroll attributes. Let's reroll. That's not what we wanted. I mean, 13 mana is good. Oh, it's really not what we wanted. Okay, well, physical damage... That's terrible. Okay, so rerolling is dangerous, and we don't want to do it. Okay, daily mana regen. So this is the thing, is that we blew a lot of our resources early, or maybe we didn't need to. Alright, let's do this. Alright. And I'm going to give you Potion Throw. Just because the ability to throw a potion in tactics game seems pretty good. So, we're on the production phase of day 1. We have 4 workers, a bunch of gold. Alright, we can choose a reward. Fur pants. Rusty shield. Alright, so that's good armor. That's actually going to stop people from damaging us a little bit. +5 daily regen and plus block. If we're going to make you a blocker, let's do that. Structures. Build some defenses. Assign workers to buildings. Right now, okay, we have like a house, a ruins, a shop. We can upgrade the shop. Grants the ability to buy or sell things during the production phase. That's now. We'll figure out how to do that probably in just a minute. Probably right now. Okay. So we can get a rusty sword +1. That is a one-handed weapon. The Baron Cape. And these potions don't like do a ton. I know everything must go. Okay. So Rusty Sword +1. Rusty Sword +1 with critical damage. So let's take a look here just at our gear. So that's just outright better damage. And we have 100 gold to spend. Alright, so we have a short bow. That's marginally better damage. And I'm pretty sure you're not selling any wands here, so... We do have Battle Mage's Amulet, which is nice. But of course, that's not the only way we can spend money at shopping here. We can go to construction mode and we can build a temple. Currently 0. Can regenerate some health of heroes during the production phase with the help of workers. Mana well can regenerate and then shop. We can only build one of these at a time. I think I'm gonna do the temple here first. Do we have a place where we can set it? Can we rotate this? Oh, I really wish I knew if I could rotate this, because you could totally Tetris this right over here. And let's see if we can check the settings here. How to play. Keyboard loadout, window full screen, constrained mouse, that's all true. We actually had the music back up to 100%. Oh, that's because the master volume's down. Okay, we know this. Like, this is part of the Free Play Friday thing here, is that sometimes we've just got to figure out what we're doing. Okay, so we're not going to do Tetris effects on that now, so we're just going to build it somewhere terrible and call it a good time. We can fortify some defenses with materials. We can assign workers to buildings here, so let's build... Is the temple a better shape? Not really. Like, we don't want to put a temple in the place where the enemies can just take it. Like, I'd love to, like, destroy it right there, or just put it right there. If we can do construction mode, barricade, wood wall, reinforced. Can we actually delete some of these, like, stupid barricades that are here? Alright. So if we demolish that, now we build the mana well. What? What? So the temple's the big thing. Mana well now is only taking up 1. Alright, well I didn't need to do all that. Okay, well we'll put this here. We're gonna buy a better sword. I feel like that 9 gold is a really significant difference. So we'll do maybe we'll do it. Okay, sold out. We got it. Okay. Any other armor here? We got 25 left. Let's look back at our character sheet real quick. Okay. Alright, so you have fur pants and worn armor. You have worn light armor, pants, and you have cloth armor. Stuff that doesn't give us a lot, but it's something. So, learning our hotkeys already. Lightning strike scroll that gives propagation. We can't afford these now. And teleportation scroll. Very fascinating. Baron cape. Alright, Brielle, what do you got? Pants, build in America. Alright. But yeah, this is like the double phase of the game in a way. It's like we have all this stuff here. There's the stress of, oh my god, here's the zombie hordes. And then there's the stress of, oh my god, let's re-equip our heroes here. So here's you. Here's a rusty sword, but it's better. And then here's our button. And let's give you critical pants. Seems fine. So we can send a worker over here. Apparently we can add up to 2 workers here. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, so regenerate mana, good. And then regenerate mana, good. So that's a positive. So we're just gonna have to babysit health for the next day for you, which is a little bit of a problem, but it's fine. The shops can't do anything, right? And we have houses. We can scavenge for materials. This destroys the house. Technically, I think we want to keep some of these around for later. Then we have all this garbage over here. 7 materials for a barricade, 15 for a wooden wall that has 55. So these are the barricades that died immediately. We can build a gate. We can build a reinforced wooden wall for 30 materials. So what does a wooden wall look like over here? Okay, congratulations. We just blew a bunch of materials. Alright. I guess this is what we're here for, right? So I guess what we're going to do is we would technically take the push over here and say, okay, let's fight around here. Let's pop through the gate and see how we can get these guys to be taken care of. But as fun as it would be to do more hordes here, I am going to go ahead and stop this video just because this is a video that is more of just a quick look here. If you're interested in seeing the last spell, by all means, first off, you can play it yourself. I don't know if the demo is still available, but the game's out in early access. Like I said, there's a lot going on with it. And if you're familiar with me, you've heard my disdain for tactics-based games before Final Fantasy Tactics-style games, but this one seems interesting. It definitely has kind of a back and forth between the town builder and the zombie waves, and things are definitely going to get a little more interesting as time goes on. But that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it or you want to see more, by all means, let me know, but we'll do this again soon. You all take care. Have a good rest of your week. Good weekend. Bye-bye.